Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time here, a very special welcome to you. Welcome to my world. Today I'm going to be doing a Q&A, a get to know me Q&A. I got some questions off the internet, they look interesting and I'm like, yo, let me answer them live. Alright, okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so the first question says, what's your favorite way to spend a day off? My days off are always very interesting because I always plan to rest and do nothing, and I would end up being busy all day. How I manage to do that, I still do not understand, but I just find out that every time I take the day off to say, oh God, I'm tired, I need rest, I end up doing something, running errands, creating content, cleaning out somewhere, or decluttering. So I never get the rest I desire on my day offs. Yeah. The next question is, would you say you are more of an extrovert or an introvert? Honestly, at this point, guys, I'm confused. I do not know anymore if I am an extrovert or an introvert. I would say that growing up, I was an extrovert. Like when I was way younger, in my teenage age and early 20s, I was an absolute extrovert. You'll always see me outside. I'm always really vocal. I'm always speaking and everything. But as I grow older, I switched, like it flipped 100%, guys. I am now a complete introvert. I don't want to go out. I don't want to mingle with people. I don't want to pick calls. I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to be by myself. And I'm always a whole vibe when I'm by myself. How I managed to switch, I still do not understand, but sometimes I'm trying to find the balance. I honestly miss my extroverted self, and I'm always like, I want to be that girl again, that extrovert that I was in my uni days, in my secondary school days. But right now, I'm just like, well, it's adulthood. Life happens. Life has happened to me. So the next question says, what's your favorite ice cream topping? White chocolate. I love white chocolate on ice cream, so that would be my favorite ice cream topping. Are you into podcasts or do you only listen to music? I listen to music a lot, a whole lot. Like music is life. Music keeps me going every day, so I do a lot of music every day. Like when I'm waking up, when I'm going to bed, when I'm doing some chores, when I'm even working at work, I am always having music on. Podcasts, yes, I have a couple of podcasts that I'm in love with. This one, Black Girl Something. I love their podcasts, and I'm always keeping up with Sarah Jake's podcast too. That's TD Jake's daughter. Her podcasts are so inspiring, empowering. Like I love her so much, and I love to listen to her podcast. I'm going to put a link down below in case you want to check it out. And the other one I also mentioned. Do you have a favorite holiday? Why or why not? Honestly, I do not have a favorite holiday. I don't think I've experienced a holiday that I would call favorite yet. I'm looking forward to having one. Hopefully it will be sooner rather than later, and I'm going to ensure that I enjoy it every moment of that experience. Yeah. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? My brain says pounded yam, but you know, I can't eat pounded yam every day for the rest of my life. So, come on. One food for the rest of my life? Maybe chicken wrap, or or smoothie. I don't know. Okay, I'll just go for chicken wrap, but there's that thing whispering pounded yam. You know, from beneath. That kitty girl in me says pounded yam. The kitty girl in me says pounded yam. But the fit farm girl says no, chicken wrap. So yeah, I'll go for chicken wrap because I'm choosing a healthy lifestyle for life. Yeah. Okay, what's the next question? In the summer, would you rather go beach or go camping? I would rather go beach. I love beach a lot. I love the freshness that comes with being by the water. I love the sound, the view, so I would always go for beach. How old was I when I had my first celebrity crush, and who was it? Do I have a celebrity crush? Guys, I don't know, I can't remember. When did I have a celebrity crush? Someone I loved. Oh, Trey Songz! Trey Songz was my celebrity crush, and I was a teenager. I can't remember what specific age, maybe towards 15, 16. But I know I crushed on him for a while, and then everything faded away. Real life happened, so I focused. I faced front, but yeah, it's Trey Songz. I was in love with Trey Songz back in the days. Oh my god. Okay, let's go into the. Do you have any pet peeves? Yes, I have pet peeves. I hate it when people talk too much because I'm not much of a talker, and when you're with me and you want to talk and talk and talk, and I'm like, can you just keep quiet? I'm trying to just be reserved. I don't like to talk too much, so when I see talkatives, I'm like, can you just, and at some point I'll just be nodding my head or be responding with one word answers like, okay, oh yeah, all right, oh really? Trust me, I'm not following. Like, you lost me from the very first sentence. I'm not following. I'm just like playing along. And I'm very good at that. You think I'm listening? Guy, I'm gone. Like, I'm done with you. I'm in somewhere else that you don't know. I might be there physically staring at you, but I'm not paying attention to anything you're saying. Other pet peeves I have. I hate untidiness, I hate dirt, so those would be my pet peeves. Okay, so which meal is my favorite breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Favorite breakfast will be oats with Greek yogurt and fruits. I switch up the fruits sometimes or every time. Lunch, I love jollof rice a lot, so yeah. Dinner, I don't have a specific favorite dinner because I'm always mindful of what I eat at night. So and then I'm tired when I'm back from work, and anything that comes to my head first is what I just pounce on and eat at night. So I don't have favorite dinner, but I know my favorite breakfast is oats, and then for my lunch, I would mostly do chicken and jollof rice. What song always gets you out on the dance floor? What song gets me out on the dance floor? Shake that thing, miss, shake that thing, get busy. If I hear that song, anywhere I am, I'll lose control because I'll always want to dance to it. Like, the sound makes me want to, take that thing. Yeah, that's my favorite dance floor song. Don't ask me if I can dance. I used to be a dancer back in the days, by the way, but right now I think I've grown too old. Okay. Ideally, how would you spend your birthday? Being by myself. You see why I said I'm now an introvert? Reflecting on life and evaluating what's next. That's what I would mostly do on my birthdays, and I would really love to do this at a destination. So I want to have a destination birthday where I travel to somewhere quiet, an island to be specific, and just soak myself into the innermost part of me and reflect. Get what I mean? Yeah. What do I do on my commute to and from work? I listen to music, guys. I'm always listening to music, going to work and coming back from work. And it's like I have a mini DJ thing going on in the car. So I'm listening to music, I'm vibing, I'm like dancing. Sometimes I do videos. Yeah, so that's what I do when I'm commuting to and from work. What phone app do I use the most? Now it's going to be in between CapCut and Instagram. CapCut, because that's where I do all my editing for Instagram, YouTube, everywhere. So it should be CapCut. That's the phone app I use the most. Then Instagram next, and then the third one would be my email. That mail is always like ping ping ping. I had to disable the notification, but because there was no boundaries, I'm always receiving emails. So I turned off my notifications, and I just decide when I want to open any app. So I do not have any notification whatsoever on my phone because it's just crazy. Would I rather cook or order in? This is very interesting because the Fisayo 2-3 years ago would rather cook. I would always cook. I cook more than I order in or take out or eat out. But these days I struggle to create time, to find that time to cook. So I've been in between both, but I would rather cook if I have the time. But realistically right now, I might be doing more of ordering than cooking. How do I take my coffee? I stopped taking coffee. I was addicted at some point, and I was into black coffee, like black coffee. No sugar, no sweetener, no milk, no creamer, black coffee. But I stopped because it was becoming an addiction. Right now I just do green tea, and that's it. What is my most prized possession and why? Most prized possession? Oh, I want to say my brain or intellectual property. I think that's my most prized possession because I believe that with my brain, I can be always useful. I can make money off it. If I could have any exotic animal as a pet, which would it be? None, my dear. None. It's an irony of life. I'm an animal scientist, like that's what I studied, and I've been working in the livestock sector for over 5 years. But guys, I hate to be close to any animal, either pets, wild animals, or even the livestock themselves. Like, I only want to see my animals in my plate when I want to consume them. I do not like to be around animals at all, especially dogs and cats. I even have two scary experiences of dogs, so I just hate dogs for life. There's nothing you can tell me to convince me. I'm not an animal person. What's your favorite way to unwind? Listen to music and dance, go to a spa, and get a very good massage. Those are my two favorite ways of unwinding. Do I have a favorite type of exercise? Yes, I like deadlifts and what's it called? Hip thrusts. Those are my favorite exercises all time, and I'll do it even when I'm very tired. What causes am I passionate about? Okay, so first I'm passionate about living a fulfilled life, and I'm also passionate about helping people to identify that no matter what situation they are into, they can live a fulfilled life. And that's everything I'm pursuing. That's why I'm on this platform. That's why I'm doing everything I'm doing. I'm trying to make people understand that you could achieve everything you set out to achieve. You can be up there, love yourself, do things, be proud of yourself and everything. I would say that that's one thing I'm passionate about. And another thing I'm passionate about is fashion. So at this point, I'm almost very certain that I would go to a fashion school. I don't know when, but I'll eventually do it. I really it's going to be a profession at some point in my life. So yeah. What's the best gift you've ever received? What's the best gift I've ever received? I've received a lot of gifts, and I do appreciate them. But right now, I can't remember, I can't categorize one as the best among the rest that I've ever received. I'm looking forward to receiving that gift that will make me not think this much. I'll just say, oh, it's this. So yeah, I'm expecting a gift. Who and what inspires you in your career? Who inspires me in my career? Okay, I think this question is confusing to me because I feel like, I don't know if I should say it. I feel like my current career is a stepping stone to my actual career in life. So I've not really taken time to look out for someone that inspires me in my current career. But in the one that I see as my future career, I have a couple, and I'll just leave it at that for now. When I figure it out, I'll have a definite response to that. What's the worst job you ever had? Teaching. So guys, when I finished secondary school, I remember calling my dad because he didn't want me to do it, that I wanted to get a job like in between secondary school grad and getting into uni. And I went to get a teaching job in one primary school just on our street. I mean, it was the worst job ever. I didn't enjoy it at all. And it makes me just realize that I'll never be a teacher, like a good teacher. No, not me. Yeah. How would your 10-year-old self react to what you do now? Yo, child! My 10-year-old self would be very proud of me and of the lady I've become, and would laugh at me as well, because my 10-year-old self wanted to be an actress or a journalist or just something. So my 10-year-old self would say, oh, remember back in the days when you think you would be this and that, and see where you're at now. But one thing I'm certain about is that my 10-year-old self would be proud of me and would tell me, well done, you've really done a great job with yourself. Do you ever wish you were raised differently? No, I never wished I was raised differently, because I've had several experiences in life, and I'm so grateful for everything, because it's really what has molded me to who I've become today, and I do not think I want to be raised differently. Do you wish you had more siblings? If so, why? No, I don't wish I had more siblings. I have enough siblings. I'm from a family of 6, so I have enough siblings, and I've never wished to have more than the ones I have. If you have children, how would you want to raise them? This is a very heavy question, and I don't know. Well, I've never had children, so I don't know what it feels like raising one. But from what I've seen from the outside, like, you never can tell what to expect, right? And you never can explain the experience until you get into it. So I don't know. I think when I get to that stage, I would be able to figure out how I want to raise my children. But ultimately, what I am certain about is that I want to raise them in a home full of love. I want to raise them in a home full of openness. So I want to raise my children and encourage them to be open to me, to their dad, and I want to be able to give them everything that makes children comfortable. So help me God. So help me God. But specific ways, I don't know. And so this question says, do you believe in love at first sight? I do not believe in love at first sight. Yes, I might be physically attracted to you at first sight. Yeah, that's a given. But love at first sight doesn't happen to me, because if I fall in love with someone or something, I need to get to know more about the person. I need to know your values, your likes, your dislikes, your personality, and so on, for me to decide or determine if I'm in love with that person. So I don't believe in love at first sight. How do you show kindness to others? First, I like to provide support within my capacity. So I like to find out when people need support, It could be in any aspects of life. It could be mentally, physically, financially, or anything. So I like to, just provide support to people. And another act of kindness to me is respect. So I love to respect people a lot, respect their boundaries, their beliefs, respect their opinions, because you never can tell what people are going through or what is happening with people. So when you just come across as being rude or just nonchalant about respecting people, it might ruin a lot of things. So I respect people a whole lot, and yeah, that's it. Do you believe time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time? It's a 50-50 thing. Yeah, sometimes I'm like doing nothing and I'm like, yeah, you deserve it, so do nothing, do not stress. It's not a waste of time, you are relaxing. And sometimes I'm doing nothing or doing something and I feel like it's a waste of time. You can get some other important things done while doing this, and you're just wasting time. And I believe that wasting time is wasting life. So yeah, it's a 50-50 thing for me, actually. Do you believe what is meant for you will never miss you? No, because if what is meant for you, if you do not work towards what is meant for you, you go work out, forget you, will go to the next person. There are sometimes that it just happens that you miraculously get it, but I feel like you have to work for it. Maybe because I've worked for it for everything in my life. So yeah. Have you ever experienced true love, and how did you know? I have. Like, it felt like a spell, but it was good. True love, I don't know how to explain it, but I knew because I was willing to sacrifice, to compromise, to accommodate, to support, to love, to give. Like, I was willing to do everything for true love, and that is how I knew that I was truly in love. What is a relationship deal breaker for you? A relationship deal breaker for me would be that a deal breaker for me would no smoking. If you're a smoker or like you drink way too much, it's a deal breaker for me. I wouldn't even consider getting into that relationship at all. Who do you admire the most in the world? Who do I admire the most in the world? Michelle Obama. Yes, I admire her the most in the world. The next person I admire after Michelle Obama is Ciara. I admire those two people, and it's just crazy. It's crazy. They inspire me in different aspects of life. The next question says, would you rather make more money doing a job you hate or less doing one you love? It's going to be the latter for me. I'm going to prefer to do a job I love doing, even if it's paying less, because why stay on a job that I hate so much and just because of money? I mean, money is important, it makes the world go round, but then that means that I wake up every day hating what I do, and that affects me in every other aspect of my life. So why should I do that to myself? I can find other means of making money in addition to doing the job that I love, and life will be balanced. Okay, I'm going to take this final question that says that, which of your personality traits are you most proud of? I'm most proud of my patience, my level of patience is, in fact, I doff my hat for myself because it's out of this world. I'm patient with people, with situations, with circumstances. I'm patient with myself. Like, I'm a very patient person, and it has been very helpful in every aspect of my life. And yeah, I would say that is one trait I'm most proud of, and I value a whole lot, and I'm proud of myself for being that patient girl that I am. That will be all for today. I hope you had fun. Let me know your reactions by dropping your comments down below, and if you enjoyed this video and you are yet to subscribe, please do so right now. Subscribe to this channel. You've been coming back to watch my videos, why not just subscribe? join the community, support a girl. All right, thank you so much. I love you people. See you next time and bye.